Hello, story lovers. This is Anand from Unmasked Pictures, narrating the fourth episode of The Storyteller. Here we are, finally. Let's discover who's the reason behind all the murders. Will the inspector finally catch the murderer? Put on your earphones for the fourth and final part of the crime scene. The old lady started to cry all of a sudden. With much trembling, she joined both her hands and said,
I beg you not to bring him back, my granddaughter.
She breathed heavily. The inspector curiously stepped in a little closer and questioned, What happened to your granddaughter?
My poor little girl washed in that devil's house. Her parents died in a road accident. He abuses and takes advantage of her because we're poor and no one is there to support us. She used to come and cry to me. What could I do? I'm just a poor old lady who's not very soon.
Saami politely asked her to leave the inspector alone. He was worried that the inspector looked a little ignorant. The inspector took a cigarette out. Saami lost his patience and grabbed his hand. Sir, what are you waiting for? The inspector, unaffected by it, shook off Saami's hand and started smoking. Saami urged him that this could be a possibility for a pattern in this case. Nonsense. You know this is too vague to be a pattern. Saami agreed to disagree and continued. But what else have we got so far? The inspector stopped smoking to look at him. Please, sir, requested Saami. The inspector and Saami reached the school. The students were already leaving the campus. The school was shut for the day as the news of the missing class teacher spread out. The inspector and Saami rushed to the principal's office. Saami requested the principal to work with them regarding the case. The principal refused and started to push them away. The inspector did not think twice to slap his face and punch twice in his stomach and said, If you do not tell me what the student did, I swear I will beat you to a pulp. The principal tried to look clueless, bearing the pain. Is that how you want to play? Alright, I'll arrest you, right? The principal interrupted him with a faint voice. I read the student, and you didn't file the case? Where is the girl now? The inspector asked. Hesitantly, the principal continued. We tried to give them some money so as not to tell anyone, but they didn't want it. They moved out of the city. You're so much in trouble. See you soon behind the bars. That evening there was a press meet. Inspector, you arrested a few people who were responsible for the sexual harassment cases, but what about the blood and the graffiti? What happened to the missing persons? Do you think any of the victims' relatives might have done it? Did they just kidnap or kill them too? Many questions were intermittently posed, and the inspector, with strange poise, smiled and said, Your questions will be answered soon. He went home after that. He switched on the lights in his room. The room was so clean and arranged. He opened his drawer and took some pills and swallowed it. He then went to another room and it was unimaginably dark. He turned on the study lights. The lights fell on a photograph of the inspector with the girl. There were newspapers clipped in pieces and stamped encircling the photograph. And there was one of them titled, Inspector's Sister Gang Raped. The inspector took a deep breath and looked at all the glass jars with the blood-stained, non-expressive, dead eyes floating inside it. Well, hope you're all glad to have found out the person behind all of these murders. Do you think it's fair for the inspector to avenge? An eye for an eye? What do you think? What is that mind of yours talking to you right now? Let it all out in the comment section, and we'll discuss. One more thing, not to worry. The storyteller will continue with a different story for you. Until then, this is Anand from Unmasked Pictures, signing off.